Damn it, man. Damn. Wish I had money. I wish I had $50 up in this bitch. They got the new shit. They got the new shit. Yeah, boy. They got the new shit. They got the A300 600. Oh my god. Damn, man. I want to get this plane, but I got no money to buy it. Damn, that's a bitch. Okay, let me put my face on. Man, they got the new shit, Grease, and I can't buy it. I don't have the money for it. They got the new shit. They got the A300 600 in here now. And I can't buy it. I can't buy it for a few days. Damn. It'll be up. Give it a second. The video will be up. Yo, the usual suspects are back. Man, I want to get this plane so bad. God, I hate having to wait. I knew I shouldn't have gone to the grocery store tonight. We know your real age, Frank. You can't hide it from us. Man, I should have bought this plane instead of buying groceries. There's two planes I want to get. I want to get that one, that 300, and then this one from Coronado. Coronado makes very good planes, by the way. The Malibu Mirage that I fly is from, oh, I'm sorry, the PC-12 is from Coronado. They make really good planes. All right, let's get this party started. Let's, I already got everything mapped out. Let's get the Boeing 307 ready for our flight over Afghanistan. Well, I'm very happy you're alive. I was a little worried last night that you was looking at your phone too much instead of looking at the road, but I'm glad you're alive. All right, I like this emerald deal, but there's no harbors in Afghanistan, so that might not be well. We got this World Traveler deal. That one's all right. We got the standard livery. Maybe we'll do this one. The black one's pretty cool, but it might melt the plane in Afghanistan. It's so hot over there. So, what's up, Keith? You got that flat tire because you were probably talking to me. I get flat tires all the time, so you can just blame that one on me. Hey, I read something very interesting about the stuttering on these airplanes. I read that if you do not put in a standard terminal arrival, if you leave the star out of the flight until you're like 100 miles to the airport, that there's no stuttering and the screens stay on the whole time. I thought that was pretty interesting. So when I do this flight tonight, I'm not going to put any go with area. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I got you. That's what I got. I got the area. But yeah, that's what I was reading. I was reading that that there's like no stuttering, no screens being lost when you don't put the standard terminal arrival in for some reason. I don't know why that is. Yeah. You know what? Let me see if I can find the, give me a second. Let me see if I can find the link. I'll put it in chat. Give me a second. I'm not looking at the chat right now, by the way. I'm searching, so I can't, let me see this. What did I type in? 787. Okay, stutter and black screen display. Okay, let me see this. I think this is the link right here for it. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Let me copy this and put this in the chat. Here we go. Here's the link for it. Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit either. I mean, why the hell would putting in a standard terminal arrival cause a stutter from the airport you're taking off from, I'm sure, I don't know, but whatever. I might just believe it, as strange as the shit is that happens with this simulator. All right, we're going to Kandahar, OAKN. We can thank Greece for the idea of this flight tonight. So we got Kandahar, and we're taking off from runway 5. Hey man, you're preaching to the choir, my man. I agree with you completely. It makes no sense. Small. Hey, they could have been trolling. $7 hours to fix a flat tire, man. That's crazy. That's a long time. That must have been a hell of a nail. All right, fuel box. Why are these all small ramps? I guess I could use a small ramp. Fuel box. All right, let's just go over here. And let's choose. All right, we'll do like 8 in the morning. Kandahar. Oh yeah, let me set up the fuel and all that first. All right, weight and balance. Oh, he fixed it 7 hours ago. Yeah, man, you can pick the flight. Absolutely. Just Greece has been kind of asking for this for a few days, and I really wanted to get that 787 landed, so I was putting it off. But yeah, man, I take requests. I got you. We'll do sunrise. We can change that when we get into the airplane. All right, 2,400, so we need 31, so about 3,200 for the fuel. Whoa, that's a bit too much. All right, that's good. And our takeoff weight is... Oh, this is for a DC-6. Fuck. That's right, they don't have the Stratoliner. All right, we'll leave everything how it is. Here, we can always refill in the sky. Let's put this back to 50, I guess. That's right, I did this for the DC-6. Sure, with the Airbus Beluga, yeah. If I can find the Beluga, I'd be more than happy to try it. But I do not see. I have not found a Beluga anywhere in this this simulator. Oh shit! I didn't check to see if the mouse was working. Fuck. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't even be paying attention to this flight plan. They don't have the Stratoliner in SimBrief, man. Man, I was doing schoolwork all day today, man. It sucked. Every 2 years, I have to get my license renewed for insurance. Today, I knocked out like all the remaining stuff I had to do, man. I was learning, taking all kinds of tests and shit for many hours a day. All right. Let's get everything set up, and then when we take off, we'll put it on sunrise. So let's come down here. Let's take this off. And let's take this off. And we'll put everything in except for the standard terminal arrival. I do want to put this on. We're going to use actual navigation tonight. Yeah, 747, no problem. No problem. I'll have to find the shortest flight from America to Russia. It'll probably be somewhere like Alaska to, like Siberia. Because I'm not flying from like New York to Moscow, man. I don't have that kind of time. I ain't got that kind of time. So help me, the screens go out again. Yeah. Well, you know what though? If the screens go out in this plane, I can just flip it back to these old instruments and just use VORs to find my way. So, all right, let's. This one I do like to use the checklist. I think I have the GigaChad set up for this. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I do. But you guys can't hear it. Let me adjust the volume so you guys can hear the GigaChad. Actually, you know what? Fuck him. I'm not using that. Hey, New York to Moscow to Dark Star. That's not bad. We could do that. All right, the services switches. Let's turn those on. And refuel. You know what? Let me give me a second. Let me turn off the autocomplete. But you know what? Fuck it. Hang on a second. I don't know why I'm being so indecisive tonight. Give me a second. Let me turn up the. There we go. Let's just do evaluation. Oh, okay. Tell her I said what's up, Pombo. Tell her I messaged her a while ago, but I never heard back from her. So I messaged her on the Xbox. I sent her a message.
Ground power. Fuel quantity.
Yeah, fuck your full quantity. All right, tick item.
Check.
Gears down.
Gear. Down 3 greens.
Yep, 3 greens.
Navigation lights.
All right, let's put navigation lights on. Bloop. Beacon light on. I don't like how it always recenters you when it tells you the next step. I wish it would just leave you where you're at.
Off.
Yep.
Flap switch. Off. Propeller controls. Max RPM.
Oh, hang on. Let me check.
Fuel tank levers.
Let me check the messages. Thank you, Padre. I love you. I love you too. I love you too, Star Maiden. Hang on. Let me send a message back to my daughter.
Mains. Mixtures.
Yeah, they're all the way up, dude.
Full range. Pitot heat.
All right, what am I doing? Oh, pedo heat. Every time he says pedo, I think he's going to say like pedophile. But then if he says it, I might get banned from YouTube. Like, put the pedo heat on. Like, all right, buddy, relax, man. It's just a switch.
Neutral.
Trims are neutral. They haven't transitioned yet, by the way. That's why they're neutral. All right, what is our... Oh, I don't even know if we have... Yeah, I don't think we're going to have METAR information. Hang on, let me send a message back. I love you too! Exclamation point. Okay. All right. Yeah. Autocomplete that.
Set.
Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what the altimeter is in this area. Inverter's on. All right, let's go to engine start. Engine start's very easy, by the way.
Number 1 boost pump.
No high Saturday, Frank. Well, that's good, because you seem like you seem kind of. You were either a very good faker online, or you were really out of your mind last night.
Number 1 primer.
All right, number 1 primer.
On. Number 1 starter. On weight 5 SECS. Number 1 magnetos. Both. Number 1 boost pump. On. Number 1 primer. On. Number 2 boost pump.
Yeah, I already. I just saw your message there, Creasy. I already put the pedophile button on. The pedo heat button's already on.
Number 2 starter. On weight 5 SECS. Number 2 magnetos.
Oh man, you know, if you're not a faker, that's great. If you are a faker, that's great too, man. I don't.
Number 2 primer.
It's all good, my dude.
Number 3 boost pump. Number 3 primer. Number 3 starter. On weight 5 SECS.
I don't think any differently of you if you were faking or if you were telling the truth, man. It's all the same to me. I just don't want you staring at your phone too much while you're driving, man. That's the dad in me coming out. Being like, motherfucker, stop looking at your phone while you're driving. Fucking whatever's on your phone will be there when you stop. You don't need to look at it while you're driving. Yeah, maybe Grease. Maybe he's like pretending, and he's identifying as somebody who gets high. Like, you know what? Today I'm gonna identify as somebody who smokes weed. Yeah, I just have a hard time believing, like I said last night, I have a hard time believing that you smoke weed and you're a cop. Yeah, man, I know about that blackout weed. I used to smoke that shit when I was younger. Take a couple good tokes of that, man, you were out for hours. What am I doing? Oh yeah, battery. Generator on. Yes, sir. We need to put the fuel booster pumps on too, by the way. Check the main instruments. Okay, they're there. All right, throttle to 1500. Let's come up here so we can see the throttle. We gotta wait for the RPMs to get up to about 1500. All right, now we got a magneto drop. Each magneto, making sure it goes down by 100. And we can check it here on our engine 1 display right here. We can see it drop by about 100, so that's good. Wow, man, that's 4 more than usual. That's crazy, man. That's cool. Welcome all my 6 people, my half a dozen. Welcome to the cult of Frank and Grease. Oh, 4. Oh, man. We'll get this channel up in numbers one day. It'd take a while. We don't want the secret let out too quickly. Right? All right, we good there. Yeah, I don't see who's watching. Radios. We got to turn the avionics on, man. Yeah, we got to turn these on first. Now the radios will be on. See? Let's set our flight plan. Without the star. Hey, that's interesting theory. I would like to think that if he identifies as a terrorist, he's going to be jailed. I would certainly like to think that if he identifies as a terrorist, that he's going to be put in jail. Come on, searching. Let's get my navigation working, bitch. Let's go. I didn't search for VOR stations, man, so this is going to take it. If this doesn't work out, then I'm going to have to switch to VOR stations. I'm going to have to take a few minutes and figure out where to go. Yeah, that's got me thinking too, man, if somebody identifies as a terrorist. This plane is so awesome. I love this plane. Hey man, you know what, Keith? You deserve it. If you spent the whole day or a bunch of the day doing adult shit, you deserve to chill the fuck out and tell people to kiss your dick. Be like, man, if y'all know what I did today, y'all can shut up and just kiss it. Let me bend over and you can kiss it. All right, let's go ahead and put in let's put in our flight plan, since I don't think I can bring this bitch in from outside. So let's go ahead and plug in OA. Okay, man, no problem. I'm not going anywhere for a couple hours. OAKN for Kandahar. Hopefully this will be easy to put in. I don't know if it's going to allow me to put in a highway in the sky. I don't know if it's going to allow me to do that. We'll see. If it lets me do that, it'll be really easy to plug in the waypoints tonight. Yeah, that's a pretty legit question, man. You know what? I'm not sure who to ask though about that. To be honest, I may have to call like I don't know. I have to send a message to Tucker Carlson, or I don't want to send it to my local constituents because I don't really like them. So I don't want their opinion on anything. All right, fuel planning. Runway departure. All right, clear, select departure. I don't think it's going to allow me to select a departure. Nope. Oh, well, fuck it. All right, let's go to our next waypoint then. All right, so that is Bamre, B-A-M-R-E. I appreciate it, man. I'll be on the first flight to Greece if shit goes sideways here in America. I don't even need your address. I'm just gonna search for the worst Wi-Fi in Greece, and then just follow the Wi-Fi signal. All right, let's go back here. Let's hit menu. In for flight plan. Select approach. Yeah, see, it won't let me put in a it won't let me put a highway in the sky. Fuck, man. All right, let's enter the next waypoint then. Fuck. I was hoping not to have to enter all these different waypoints in. All right, Doris. It's not a lot of waypoints. It's like 3 or 4. All right, Doris. But once I'm done this, then we can get out of here. All right, Doris. All right, Doris. DAS, Afghanistan, enter. All right, let me go back a screen here. What's after Doris? Rickard. Yeah, I don't want to enter all these in, so let's type in VUVEN. We'll just type like the one in the middle. VUVEN. And then we'll type in the last one. I'm gonna leave out like 2 or 3 waypoints just because it's all on the same highway in the sky. I don't know why this system won't allow me to input that highway, but it is what it is. VUVEN. Yep, Vuven. And then let's put in KHOLM, which is going to be our transition to our landing tonight. All right, KH. O LM. And then we're gonna go up to about 17,000 feet tonight for our cruising altitude. All right, calm. And let's put in, nope. All right, flight plan. Hang on, we got to do one more thing. We got to put in our destination, OAMS. All right, there we go. We're good there. And just let me set up VNAV real quick. So we need to be at 3,000 feet. Oh man, what's calm? Calm is 10,000? Is that what that really says there? All right, well, fuck it. We'll set up VNAV later. All right, let's get out of here. Let me set, no, I don't need to set anything, actually. All right, we're on GPS there. We're on GPS there. Let's put this on that navigation. I like that one better. All right, let's put on, let's see what taxi says. All right, tail lock off. Hang on, I think I locked the tail, the wheel. Hang on a second. Because it's not turning. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Hang on, let me put on sunrise. That's right, I forgot about that. God damn, somebody's calling me. I bet you it's my mom. Yep, I gotta mute myself. I'm gonna keep on going, but I'll be back talking with y'all in a minute. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back now. Yes, I know I can disable the HUD. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright, let's put on nav. Alright, flight plan. Zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. Alright. Oh yeah, we can't put on nav yet. Alright, let's get out of here. Fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Release the parking brake. We gotta try to keep the power around 35 on the manifold. And we're gonna try to climb around 1,200 feet per minute. Gotcha, I'll have to try that with the HUD. I love how this plane just takes off on its own. All right, let's put the gear up. Have to hit the parking brake a little bit. The brakes on the wheels so they stop spinning. All right, and we are going about 89. Let's put the flaps up. Nav 1 and... All right, 30.29. All right, so right now we're climbing. Let's go about 1,100. And let's go ahead and reduce our power to about 35. And the RPMs. Put the cabin lights on so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Are you talking to me about why? Are you talking to me, Grease, about why? What about the 737? It's kind of difficult for you, dude. What's going on with that? All right, let me, where's the throttle at? Is this the, I think this is the propellers here. Open, throttle, close, RPM. Uh-oh. What the fuck is going on here? Wow, what happened, man? How did the autopilot just kick off? All right, let's get back up in the air. What the fuck happened there? How the hell did that happen? Like the autopilot just kicked off all of a sudden. All right, let's put nav back on. Yeah, man, that's crazy. A good thing I all right, let's put the gear up. It's a good thing I turned off ground damage. All right, we're climbing again. Okay, carb heat, we're doing okay. The outside air temperature's okay. That's all looking okay. We do need to bring the throttle back a bit. Maybe our airspeed went down. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they don't like planes from Boeing. All right, let's pull this back a bit. Might just be a death trap, man. I don't know, man. That was crazy. I can't remember the last time that something like that happened. All right, everything is okay. Carb heat's doing okay. We don't need to do anything with that. Yeah, like what's your problem with the 737, dude? All right, I think we're okay now. I'm thinking that I think our airspeed got a little messed up. I think maybe. That was crazy, dude. I'm so glad I got the the thing turned on so like we don't get messed up when we hit the ground. I turned that on when I was hitting those potholes on the runway. I turned that on to try to. All right, oil pressure is a bit high. Temperature, oil temperature, okay. Oh, turn the HUD off. I guess I can turn it off. I have it on the inside of the plane, so I'll turn it off for a little bit. I like the HUD being on though, but where's the HUD? Instruments, toggle, camera shake, flashlight mode, cockpit. Maybe it's under assistance. Hang on. No, I don't see it. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I didn't see it in assistance, but maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Aircraft systems. Yeah, well, no, I searched HUD, so yeah, I'm sure it's not called HUD. It's probably under user experience here. All right, instrument and chase cam. Here, I think that's it right there. There you go, Grease. All right, bookmarks. Let me bring out the help page for this plane that I have stored. Stratoliner manual. Clean as fuck. That's super clean. Okay, flying the strobe. Fuel boost pumps on. Yep, we got all that. All right, raise the landing gear, throttle back to around 30 inches, 2,250 RPMs. Climb at around 175 miles per hour. We are nowhere close to that. But we're at 30. All right, well, let's lower this down a little bit. See if we can get up to speed. I wonder if those lights on inside the airplane, if that's one of the switches I did earlier, one of those cab switches. Yeah, I mean, this page says we should be climbing at 175 miles an hour at 1,200 feet per minute. But I'm at the right barometer for the engine, and I'm at 2,250 RPMs. Like it says we should be at 30 here. Oh, we're a little bit under 30. Let's put that on 30. And 2,250, we're kind of like right there. I don't know why we're only at 124. I guess that's knots. Oh, okay, so that's not miles per hour. So miles per hour is up here. All right, well, we're getting there. We're at 150. That's not bad. And then when we're cruising, we should be at around 220 miles per hour, and we should be around 1,850 to 2,000 RPMs, or 23 inches of mercury on the gauge. All right, very good. Chase. Oh, getting it started? Oh, you can watch one of my videos. I think all my videos have the 737 with, being started. But yeah, you just gotta turn on the battery. And if you're not using ground power, then you gotta turn on the APU. Make sure you flip the bleed switch on the right side. Make sure you flip that. There's 3 bleed switches. The one in the middle is for the APU. Make sure you flip that one so it's on. And then just turn the the engine dials, turn it to the left. Wait for N2 to get up to like 15. Flip the fuel switch on, or move the lever up depending on how it's set up, and then that'll crank up the engine. All right, so we're at 10,000 feet. Let's, I think this is the cabin light. I think those are the lights in the back. Yep, that's right. There we go. There's the lights in the back. I feel like this is like an Indiana Jones kind of plane, like, and we need that map with the plane like flying from like, you know, Japan to, you know, somewhere in India. Well, we're pretty much flying over the whole part of Afghanistan. I mean, this is like a 300 and some miles that we're flying, so. All right, rotating beacon, compass. All right, we're okay. What's the outside temperature? All right, let's turn on the anti-ice stuff. We got the pitot heat on already. Let's look at our carb heat. I don't really think carb heat is, I don't think that's modeled. Yeah. Well, right now, if I was going to do a world tour, I would choose this plane over the DC-3 because of the autopilot feature. Because even without this, even without the Garmin system that's in this plane, the autopilot you still have this autopilot system here. So, you know, at least you can take your hand off the, you know, off the controller for a while. Not like the DC-3 where that shit doesn't work at all. Set course to 11. How about you bite it? Oh yeah, the course isn't there. Where's the course at? Actually, I don't even see where to set the course now. I have to look at this. All right, well, there's the communications. Where is the course knob? Maybe it would be this heading knob. Where did the heading knob go? I mean, I know that's the heading knob here, but maybe it's this one here. Course 211. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm not sure where the course is. Fuel pressure. I'm not a big fan that the fuel pressure's so low. We need to change that. Let's maybe we need to pull some of these back a little bit. Let's see, maybe this has something to do with it. Yeah, man. I mean, both planes are good choices. Both planes are excellent choices. DC-3 and this plane. Oh, we're starting to get ice on the windshield, on the windows. See, like if setting the course, we could set it in this section here with the old system. I'm not sure where to program the course right now. There's supposed to be a course indicator down here somewhere, but I don't see it anywhere. Our fuel pressure increased a little bit. Probably. Drop a little? I don't know what you're talking about, man. We're getting there. We're only going up to like 17,000 feet, so I think this plane goes up to like 19 or 20,000. We just got to keep our pressure up here. Oh, we're at max throttle. Yeah, on that chart I was looking at, it doesn't say anything about like fuel mixture or anything, but that doesn't make sense because you gotta adjust the fuel mixture when you're cruising. And let me level off at let's lower this just a little bit. So we can increase our speed a bit. Actually, let's we'll just level off at 15,000 feet. All right, there we go. Maybe we'll go up to 17,000 feet in a little bit. All right, let's move. All right, let me look at a few things here. So let's set this auto lean. Actually, you know what? Let me do something real quick because that'll make it easier to see the percentages. Give me a second here. Accessibility. And all right, that'll make it easy for me to see what percentage everything is. Okay, so that's at 48, 46. Okay, and this needs to be about 2,000. So let's that was weird. The fuel light came on. I understand why it came on. Like, but I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird, man. You know what? I think that handout they got is wrong. Because it's saying that the RPMs should be like 1850 to 2000. But when I moved it down, the fuel pressure went like below and the light came on. I should probably just move these back up to 100. Maybe they're not modeled like, yeah, because our fuel pressure just went back up. Let me turn those off, because where are those lights at? Generator lights, panel lights. There we go. Now we can see. Okay, so let's put this back in the yellow just a little bit. I mean, put it back in the green just a little bit. All right, put them at 96. All right, now they're in the green. We're at max throttle, I believe. And we don't need to do anything with the carb heat, I don't think. No, carb heat looks okay. I guess we could move it up, see what happens. Let's move it to like 50 and see what happens. See if that does anything with increasing the carb heat. Last time I tried this, though, nothing happened. Like it doesn't seem like it's modeled. We'll go outside momentarily. We'll go outside and play momentarily. Let me finish getting this kind of set up a bit. I just don't know why the fuel is being so funny. We got the fuel boost pumps on. We're still below the speed we should be at. I mean, I guess 15,000 feet's enough for Afghanistan. Hey man, it's all good. Can't all have PMDG. This plane, I like this plane a lot. I'm so upset, man, that A300 came out and that other plane, man, and I got like no money to buy it, man. I've been waiting for that A300 to come out for a while. I'm gonna get that thing this week, that's for sure. Let's see, where am I at? No, I'm not doing too bad. All right. We got 129 miles to Vuven. I think we're gonna have to go 2x speed a little bit on this thing tonight. It was like $50, man. That new A300 is $50 from Innobuilds. They have that, and then Correndo or Carenando, I forget how to pronounce it. They make the PC-12 that I have. They came out with another plane, another Piper, and I've been waiting for that plane too. Yeah, Keith, I was just saying that a little bit ago. That I feel like there should be a map with like a plane flying from like Japan to India, or, you know, from USA to Greece. Or to Tibet. I love me some Indiana Jones movies, man. Them first 3 movies were great. Yeah, man. They should do it like the train simulator, where everything is just backed up by dovetail. Well, you know, when that movie was made, dude, back in the early 80s, I mean, like, hey, dude, fucking Disney had no part of that movie back when that movie was made, man. That was all Steven Spielberg and George Lucas in the early 80s when that Indiana Jones movie came out. There's Nazis in, like, all the movies. There's Nazis in the second movie, too, at the dinner of the second movie when they're eating, like, the monkey brains and shit like that. There's a Nazi at the table there. And then there's Nazis in the third one, too. Fucking Indiana Jones fucking slammed a Nazi. That Nazi girl, he dicked down. He said, "Come here and let me check your tonsils." Yeah, the second one I can understand. The second one's a bit unsettling. The subject matter and some of the stuff, like especially the foods they were eating, when they were eating like the spiders and the beetles and the snakes. They cut that snake open and all the other little snakes come out of it, and they're like grabbing the snakes and eating them. And it was probably a fun scene to shoot, like as an actor, I would think, because I doubt those were real snakes they were eating, but you never know. All right, let's speed up a little bit. Let's go a little 2x speed. We'll leave the yeah, see, the carb heat didn't really change at all. It just went up a touch, so whatever. Well, a lot of things died in Friday the 13th, man. A lot of things died in those movies. All right, let's slow down and let's get up to 17,000 feet now. Now that we got a little bit of airspeed now, let's go ahead and let's see here. Put this on 17, and let's click this and go up. Well, arm it. All right. Yeah, I don't see where... Oh, approaching VNAV profile. Yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah, that guy was pretty upset about that snake dude, that's for sure. I like a lot of those movies, the Freddy Krueger movies and the Jason movies and the... Yeah, I mean, those slasher flicks from like the early 80s, man, mid 80s, those things were great. I like a lot of the Hellraiser movies too. Like the first 2 Hellraiser movies were really good. After the first 2, like I didn't really like care about the rest of them, but the first 2 were really good. So our decision height is... Alright, so they're about 1,300 feet above ground. Our decision height's going to be about 250. Yeah, I don't remember either which one he was, a doctor or EMT. I think he was an EMT, but I could be wrong. Yeah, chasing in space. Yeah. Like Hellraiser in space, that one was stupid also. And Freddy vs. Jason, how they were like going in each other's dreams, and they were fun to watch, but they were dumb as hell. I tell you, one of my favorite kind of guilty pleasure movies to watch is oh, I forget the name of the movie, but it's like Vin Diesel's first movie where like he can't see, he has to wear like these special glasses all the time. Those two movies that he was in, like I like the second movie better than the first movie, but I forget the, oh man, what was it, like Pitch Dark, I forget. Those movies were great, where it had those like alien kind of birds with like razor beaks that were like shredding everybody in the first movie, and only he could see in the dark. And then the second movie where he was trying to save his sister from that prison she was in, Sister Kira. What was the name of those movies, man? Better question is, where do I fucking set up the course indicator, man? Like, I guess, I mean, I don't think it would be done on here, because we're not using this. I think when I go in for the landing, I'm just gonna flip this system off and just choose the old system. All right, we're almost at 17,000 feet. Yeah, I feel a little better now that we're at 17,000 feet. Well, you know, I guess I don't really need that other system if I'm using GPS, because the GPS will just take us in. Yeah, I guess I don't need. I was going to try to go in for an ILS landing, but I don't think I can do an ILS landing. And well, it has approach actually, so I wonder if I can do an ILS landing. Yeah, set course to 13. Let's see if it's this knob here. I'm wondering if it's this one here. Nope, that wasn't it. See, if I click CDI here, that's going to change this from GPS to VOR. Nothing up here allows me to change the course. There's supposed to be a course indicator down here somewhere, but I don't see it anywhere. Gyro drift, altitude. Is this it here, maybe? There's no indicator for this. Oh well. Bing maps on or off? Eh? I didn't know there was a setting for maps on or off, dude. I don't know what you talking about, my dude. I don't know. On, I guess. Turn them on. All right, let's go 2x speed. We still got about little bit of time for our waypoint there. Yeah, Grease, I don't know what you're talking about, my dude. I don't know what you mean by big maps on or off. If you're asking me if you should use them, again, man, you're talking in like it seems like you're talking like some sort of cryptic language right now. I can't get. Are you asking me like to turn them on or off, or are you asking if you should have them on or off? I don't know, because like if you're asking me to turn them on or off, I don't see a way to turn Bing Maps on or off here. So I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused, my friend. I don't know. I don't think there's nothing that allows me to choose them. Like under data, there's nothing. This is all like grayed out. I can't mess with that. Graphics I can't mess with. Sound, traffic, accessibility. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing next to photogrammetry. It's either on or off. It's on or off. Like there's no. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's on, but there's no option next to photogrammetry. It's either on or off. Yeah, see, Bing, these are grayed out. Okay, do your thing. Yeah, Bing is grayed out. It looks like it's always on. So I'm guessing that they're on because they're always on. Oh yeah, it's grayed out. Yeah, there's quite a few options under that general tab when it comes to like data and stuff like that are grayed out. Man, they got some tall mountains in Afghanistan. I'm at 17,000 feet, and I don't feel like I'm at 17,000 feet. Dun, 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 dun. I keep on wanting to sing the Indiana Jones theme, but every time I start singing it in my head, I start singing the A-Team theme song. Like, dun, 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 dun. I used to like the A-Team, man, when I was a kid. Look at Face and B.A. Baracus, Mouth. That was a good show. I never think about flying over Afghanistan, man. It's a pretty cool flight. I like flying over mountains and shit like that. These little patches of farmland in here. Yeah, that'd be some shit, man. I get a strike because I just sung 3 seconds of the A-Team theme song. That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be some shit. I already got 2 strikes for copyright last week and the week before because Frank asked me to play a song and I agreed. And I checked the video like 2 days later and it says copyright. I'm like, man. No, it doesn't make a difference at this point because nothing is monetized anyways. I'm still like 100 subscribers away and like 100 hours or something like that of watch time away. But all right, so we got about 14 minutes to Vuvin, and then we're just gonna keep on going straight. Welcome back, Frank. We're still over Afghanistan. I like that movie that took place in I think it took place in Afghanistan. Shit, it was that movie that. Oh man, what was the name of that movie? It had Mark Wahlberg in it, and it was like four Navy SEALs that went into the mountains to take out, this bad dude. No, not Jarhead. Nah, that was with that another actor. No, this was like they got dropped in by helicopter, and then they had these two helicopters go to try to save them, but both helicopters got blown up by rocket launchers. His whole team died except for him, and like one of the Afghanis took him into his home and patched him up and helped him, and he was able to use his phone. And God, what was the name of that song? What was the name of that movie? That movie is, if you haven't seen that movie yet, that movie is fucking awesome. It's let me look it up. Let's see here. Mark Wahlberg. I mean, I like a lot of movies, Mark Wahlberg, and he's one of my favorite actors. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What's going on here? All right, let me put it back on regular speed. Let me just sit in here for a minute, make sure everything's okay. I saw that plane dip, and I was like, oh, shit. It's happening. All right, Mark Wahlberg, Navy SEAL. Lone Survivor. Type it in here. If you haven't seen that movie, Lone Survivor, check that shit out, man. That is an awesome movie. The gunfights in that movie, man. I mean that movie is something else, dude. That movie is crazy. Whoa, why is my airspeed so far down? Don't tell me I'm still climbing. What the fuck is going on here? Hang on a second. I'm losing airspeed. Am I out of, hang on a second. I can't be out of fuel, am I? I bet you that's what it is. Yeah, I hear you. I'm like that way sometimes myself. Man, stop trolling the chat, Frank. If that movie had a green mask, then you know what the name of that movie is. I think Frank's smoking some shit again. You just said the name of the movie, by the way. It's all good, man. I'm like, does Frank really not know the name of that movie? He's got the green mask. The Mask was a great movie. I think that was the first movie that Cameron Diaz was in too. Or at least the first movie I can remember her in, man, and she was something in that movie, man. My goodness. Hey! What's up, Bush? The first generation of Bush. That's Bush 1G, the first generation. Yeah, Cameron Diaz in that movie, man. She was something else in that movie. My goodness. All right, I might as well not do anything speed-wise until we get up to past this next waypoint. I just don't know why we're not going as fast as we should be going tonight. Like, we should be cruising around 200 miles an hour. And we're only at like 170 something. Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber. That movie was great. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber is an awesome movie. Let me look up this Indiana Jones theme song. Hang on a second. If I'm gonna get stricken for copyright, I want it to be something that I did, not something that Frank did. Let me see if I can find this Indiana Jones theme song. Indiana Jones, because it's stuck in my head, but I can't get it out because I can't for the life of me remember what the hell the song is. Indiana Jones theme song. Oh yeah, Ace Ventura was great. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Yeah, dun 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 dun. See, I think if I sing over it, maybe I won't get copyright because I'm like adding something to it. That's what it was. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I got everything on max. I'm still not going that fast. This is crazy. I'd like to know why I'm not at like up here. Like I should be at 220 something. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, there's Vuvin. So once we pass Vuvin, then we got 136 to Colm, but Colm is actually the beginning of our transition for our landing, though. That's the transition point, Colm, for the landing we're going to be doing. And at Colm, we need to be at 10,000 feet, so we got to drop 5. So we really just need to start dropping like 10 miles before or something like that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what is the frequency for tonight? 109.1. 109.1. Okay. All right, that's ADF. Yep, ADF. Still don't see a spot to enter. Man, we are coming in the home stretch, man. Got about 160 miles maybe into to our airport. Wow, that's snow. That is snow. Wow. They got all kinds of weather in Afghanistan. Jesus Christ. I think that's snow. Oh yeah, we moving now, man. We're 2x speed right now. We'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Man, that song is racist and sexist, by the way, Frank, just so you know. Because you're talking about white horses and you're talking about when she comes. So not only do feminists have a problem with that song, but you know, that song's also racist, Frank. So I'd appreciate if you not be so racist on my channel, Frank. Man, 15,000 feet. We're so close to the ground. Jesus. Yeah, white horses. That's not diverse. That's not. You're not being inclusionary. Oh, Three Amigos. That's a great movie. What was that thing they used to do? It was like. I used to love that movie when I was a kid. Steve Martin's one of my favorite, like, comedic actors. I mean, all those actors were good in that movie, but Martin Short was never. Yeah, the singing Bush sang. That's right, the singing Bush. The singing Bush. That's right. I've always been a big Steve Martin fan. Martin Short, not so much. Chevy Chase, he was okay for a while, but Steve Martin, man, I've been a big fan of his for. Actually, one of my favorite movies that Steve Martin was ever in was Little Shop of Horrors. I'm not really proud to say that I've seen that movie, but I've seen that movie. But when he played that dentist in that movie, and he just wanted more and more pain, like he was happy, like it was until he got fed to the plant. That was a pretty funny movie, actually. Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, I slowed down a little bit, yeah, because the plane started wobbling a bit. I'm thinking I need to go up in altitude again a little bit. All right, I think we're close enough for me to put the landing in now. So let's put the landing in. All right, what are we landing on? 24, 24. They don't have the landing for 24, so we'll do VOR DME. Comb. Load. All right, and VNAV, I want to be at 10,000 feet. Let's plug in VNAV. All right, 10,000 feet, enter, let's say, half a mile. Half a mile, enter before Combe. Combe O'Driscoll. And let's hit enter, and let's go here and plug in. Let's say we'll go down about 1,000 feet per minute. All right, so we got about a half an hour. All right. Combe O'Driscoll. Do that Dutch. Probably. Well, no, it's Sunday night. Sunday night, I might start doing like other games, like the Train Simulator or Doom, or I don't know. I'll probably be online tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be flying or not. It's a good chance I'll be flying, but I don't know for sure. I might play that Star Wars Squadron game again, or Train Simulator. But I'll let you know, man. If you need to dip out, go ahead, man. Do your thing. I'll put it in the. I'll put it in my on my channel tomorrow in the afternoon. What I'm doing. She'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive horses when she doesn't come. She'll be riding 6 white diversity inclusive horses when she doesn't come. She'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive. She'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive. She'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive horses when she comes. Doesn't come. Sorry. Doesn't come. All right, I'll be back in a few seconds. Just a few seconds. Hopefully I don't crash. We better not be going down. Hey, if we go down, I don't have that crash mechanic on, so we'll just bounce off the ground for a little bit. All right, let's, I guess we can activate the approach. All right, VNav. All right, very good. Yeah, okay, Frank. Yeah. It looks like we're about the same as we've always been. Looks like we're okay. I still don't see where to plug in, like when I'm in this mode, I still don't see where to plug in the course. Yeah, there's some good shit in the marketplace, that's for sure. I'm wondering if I put the fuel up to full rich, if that'll increase my speed. It shouldn't be on full rich. But I'm wondering if I move it all the way up, if that's going to increase my speed. When you're at cruising altitude, it should not be full rich. It should be like auto lean or like kind of where it's at. But I'm wondering if I move it all the way up, what's going to happen. Let's give it a try. Let's see if this is modeled or not. I don't think it's modeled. Just like the carb heat's not modeled. Yeah, our speed isn't doing nothing. That's a shame they don't have that modeled. Oh yeah, that plane looks really good. Absolutely. I'm mad. I'm mad I can't buy it tonight, man. Yeah, that A300 looks real good. All right, fuel is doing okay, I think. Well, that's a big yoke, Jesus Christ. Riding 6 diversity inclusive horses. When she goes, we'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive horses. When she goes, we'll be riding 6 diversity. We'll be riding 6 diversity. You got to protect me from pulling the trigger too, man. As soon as I get that $50-some, I'm buying that thing real quick. I'm the wrong one to stop you from buying that plane, Frank. I mean, Grease. But I'd be all over that thing. I've been waiting for that plane to come out for a while now. I mean, that plane's been out since, like, I think, like, Christmas or something like that. Like, a week before Christmas. It was out on PC. It looks almost identical on the inside to the A310, to be honest. Like, it looks almost... I wonder what liveries it comes with. That I'm curious about, because I don't want to buy any third-party liveries just yet, or at all. I'm wondering what liveries it comes with. God, man, there's like so many movies I want to watch later that we've talked about like in the last 2 days, man. There's Scarface, Lone Survivor, Three Amigos, Ace Ventura, The Mask. Six liveries. Well, a few of those, you probably got Orbit, Kenmore, World Traveler, Xbox, and the 2 Xbox ones, World Traveler, Orbit, and Kenmore. That's 5 right there. So what's the 6th one? KLM? Probably. Or the default A310 livery. I'm sorry, the default A300 livery, where it's like just A300 Airbus. This is a pretty cool default livery on this area plane. I kind of like. I kind of like this plane, man. Got no idea why we're not at 200 miles an hour. I don't see a thing that I can do different with this plane to get it at a faster speed. Like, the propellers are on max, the throttle's on max, like, nothing down here is out of whack that I can see. The fuel's not modeled, so it doesn't really matter what the fuel mixture is. Maybe we're too heavy to go that fast, I don't know, but that really wouldn't make sense to me. You know, being too heavy to go that fast. I don't know why. We should be a good 50, 60 miles an hour faster. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't look at the liveries that it comes with, but that's cool if it's got a couple, at least a couple real ones. All right, we got about 67 miles to Colm O'Driscoll. Yeah, Four Simmers. I have a couple of his bundles. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, the liveries look pretty good, but I don't know what liveries to like be okay with now and what not to be okay with now. I'm so spun around backwards on who to trust now with liveries. So, all right. So this has a radial of 171. Where did that come in from? Where did that get programmed at? Where is 171 programmed at? Unless I got to program it on here, but I've never had to do that before. Oh, never mind. That's the radial we're flying against. Okay, never mind. That's not something that's plugged in. Yeah, Four Simmers usually has pretty good deals on a lot of things, but I have I think like 3 or 4 livery packs from Four Simmers. I still have a hard time believing that those third-party liveries have any kind of negative impact on these planes. Like I still have a hard time believing that. I mean, it might be true, but I mean, like last night the screens went out, and I didn't do anything with third-party liveries. I mean, yes, I had PMDG, but I mean that's to me that's not a third-party livery because it goes with the plane that they made. Yes, I know. That is true. What am I landing on? OAMS. Yeah, I saw that mod too, the realistic tree height. Yeah, I saw that too for $5. It's funny. Yeah, man. They got to go after the brother's killer. They can't let the police do it. They got to go after him themselves, man. They got to handle it themselves. Yep. All right, we got about 48 miles to comb. We got to be at 6,000 feet at the end of comb. We got a 23-mile DME arc. So if we need to be at 10,000 feet by comb, we need to drop 5,000 feet. So we need to, I guess about 20 miles out, we need to start descending. Did you see that video on like World Star, or did you see it like on YouTube or some shit like that? And did it show like the other guy actually getting shot, or? I've seen a couple of videos of like police officers getting shot. Like, those videos are very disturbing, man. I saw this one where like this police officer pulled over this guy on the side of the road, and the police officer was walking around to the other side of the guy's truck. The guy gets out with this rifle and just guns down that cop, man. Cold blood, man. Blam, 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 blam. It's crazy, man. This was the old days before cops had to stop being cops, man. There would have been like 2 or 3 cops pulling over that truck. A guy on each side and a guy behind. Or a guy in front. Cops aren't allowed to be cops anymore. People don't have respect for police anymore the way they used to, man. America would be a lot better if the police were respected the way they used to be. Now, granted, the police have done some shit to not be respected, but it's not all police. It's a very small fraction of police departments or police people that have had major issues. It just gets blown out of proportion at times because, you know, of social media and cancel culture and all these whiny ass bitches that have these Twitter X muscles. They like to flex their Twitter muscles whenever they can. Shut the fuck up and go heat up another hot pocket and go down in their mommy's basement. Ma'am, guess what they said on Twitter? Oh my god. Ma'am, heat me up another hot pocket, ma'am. Just millions of little Eric Cartmans sitting in their mom's basement. Ma'am. It's true. It's sad, man. America's fucking soft and sad. I think my favorite South Park episode of all time is the World of Warcraft. The World of Warcraft episode where they're trying to take down this one guy, this huge fat blob that's playing World of Warcraft, and like they're all trying to gang up against him. No, not all Americans have basements. just the ones that eat hot pockets and live with their parents forever. No, there's a lot of basements in America, but you know, there's a lot of houses that don't have them. My house doesn't have a basement. The house I'm living at now doesn't have a basement. The house I used to have, the house before this one, I had a basement. That very well could be the airport over there, possibly. Because we got 30 miles. No, maybe not. Probably not. Let's see what the VFR map says. Oh, you know what? That could be it. Man, I need more Hot Pocket, man. Or Lamesh. This was a good choice, Greece, flying over Afghanistan, man. It's a very pretty trip, that's for sure. All right, let's plug in 10,000 feet. I don't know how to set the course, buddy. I can't set a course with this navigation system. All right, let's wait a few minutes before we start descending. Yeah, you know, that could be the airport over there. I picked this airport out one because it's not in the mountains. Yeah, I hear you. It's tough not to choose those places sometimes because it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Some of those hidden gems you really can't fly big planes to, though. I do want to fly a plane to St. Bart's. That I do want to do. One of these days coming up. Fly like a plane like they actually fly there, like the Cessna. I forget the name of the Cessna. The Cessna Caravan. I know there's some PC-12s that go there. Yeah, like I'd like to fly. Try to do that St. Bart's. That's one of the craziest landings I've ever seen in my life, man. I mean, the way those planes come over, I mean, they're almost like hitting the cars on the road above. Like I don't know if you guys know about that St. Bart's landing. That's the one where it's like they come in and they have to like go like straight down this hill and like go down, and they have to like really mash this landing. And if they mess up the landing, they're going to go right into the ocean. Like look it up. It's whatever. Just type in St. Bart's. St. Bart's. Yeah, there was one landing I did on a bush flight that it literally took me about 2 hours to figure out how to land on this. It was like this little strip of grass on the side of a mountain, and when you land, you have to go down the mountain, and then it goes back up. Skyathos. I'll have to look that up. Let me plug that in here. I've never heard of Skyathos before. You know, if you replace that S with a T, that'd be Skyathought. Now you'd be talking. An island in the Aegean Sea. That's pretty. A Greek island in the northwest Aegean Sea is part of the Sporades archipelago. It's best known for its beaches and buzzing youth. Yeah, man, I'll have to check out that airport. All right, what am I looking at mileage-wise here? All right, so we can start descending now. Let's arm the vertical speed. let's do 1,000. All right, let me pull up that flight chart again and see what it says we should be at for landing. All right, then landing gear before you touch down. Landing is quite straightforward. Yeah, it is straightforward. Oh, it doesn't say anything about landing. All right, no worries. Oh, landing airspeed is 100. All right, approach 140 miles an hour. And touchdown should be about 90 miles an hour. All right, no worries. Very good. Thanks for telling me that. Now I know. Now I know. Now we're finally going fast. Let's keep our airspeed around here if we can. And let's put our seatbelt signs back on. Put our no smoking sign back on. Let's put our anti-ice back on, even though it makes no difference in this airplane. Wow, look at the Earth here, man. That is cool. How it's got all those different colors, man. That is really cool. You really dumb. You so dumb. Yeah, I think that's our airport over there. I remember when I was planning this flight out, like, there's a huge flat spot that we're getting ready to go to. And that's where we do our landing at. Instead of landing in the mountains, we were doing... What do you have to say to the guy who attacked your sister last night? You dumb. You really dumb. You so stupid. We got your shirt, homeboy. Believe that. Alright, we're doing good. Colm O'Driscoll's coming into play here. I think I'm just going to leave it on GPS the whole way, not even worry about, like, VORs and frequencies and shit like that. Just land it by hand. Now let's put that on 10. We need to be at 6,000 feet by the next spot. So let's plug in 6,000 feet. Grace, am I allowed to turn on the HUD now? For the outside, am I allowed to turn that back on yet, or should I leave it off the whole flight? Am I allowed to play with some of the settings, Grease? It's alright, I'll leave it off for the rest of the flight. We'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive horses when they come. We'll be riding 6 diversity inclusive horses when they come. Alright, so we're getting to 10,000 feet roughly at the correct time. Actually, let's go up just a little bit. because we're getting there just a little bit early. Oh yeah, I know. I saw this when I was looking at thumbnails. Like the first time I flew this plane, when I was looking at thumbnails for the video, I noticed that it was a real livery. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not. Yes, it does. Yes, it does have a Venezuela flag. That is very true. That is right. But we gotta be inclusive. Grace, that's why, you know, I don't want to sing about white horses, because singing about white horses is racist. So that's why I said diversity inclusive horses. Frank was trying to get me to sing a racist song earlier, so. Alright, we can turn the anti-ice off. We have a lot of flap settings, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different settings for flaps. And we need to get down to 4,000 feet after that. So let's put this down to 4,000. And let's put this at 5 miles. And once we make our turn, we got about 20 miles to the landing once we make our turn. We might have to slow down our descent a little bit. Yeah, we're coming in a little too hot. It's so we should be at 6,000 feet by the time we get to R058, which is the initial air fix. That means we're 20 miles out. We should be about 6,000 feet. All right, let's go down a little bit. And let's put this down to 3,000 feet now. All right, landing lights. All right, we're a little high, but we're doing okay. Slow down a little bit. All right, so we're just a little high, but not by much actually. CO24. Oh yeah, okay, so that's 6 miles out. Not gonna be able to sit outside and watch this landing tonight. This one we're actually gonna have to do. Alright, we are 15... Oh, okay, it says we're 15 miles away. Okay, very good. Approach, we should be at 140 like we're at. And we should be at 2,000 feet when we're about 3 miles out. So let's slow this up a little bit. CD24 is... Alright, we're doing okay. According to CD24, that should put us at 6.5 miles, it looks like, but... Oh, that's FD24, not CD24. Okay. I mean, we're prone to sitting out here and for most of the landing if I had my HUD. If I knew how, you know, fast we were going and what altitude and all that, but it's all good. Sole little building. Because America bombed the rest of the buildings, that's the only one that's left. Except for that one over there. Sad little Minecraft world. One little building. Yeah, we're pretty much here, Frank. Yeah, it's hardcore. Well, it doesn't really matter if we crash because I got that feature turned off, so it's like, it's okay. All right, we'll level off here at 2,000 feet. We got about 8 miles. I think we got down a little too quick, but it's okay. We were just following what the tower told us to do. They vectored us down. No, I didn't do anything with world updates. I turned off the flight simulator last night and did not turn it back on until about 10 minutes before I started the night. Nope, I didn't delete anything. I'm not sure which world update is the problem. I think it's Germany or the Nordics, but I don't know for sure. So I'm just leaving them all in. I mean, it didn't ruin the flight last night. We were still able to land and, you know, but that 787, I really think that it was because of that star. Like, I had no stutters tonight. Okay. I'm not sure which liveries you're talking about, though. Like the ones I bought? All right, we should be on a course of 238. That's about what we're doing. All right, let's turn off the autopilot. I think next time I fly this plane, I'm going to use the old style gauges. I like those better. I think I like the old style gauges better than this retrofit on these older planes. Oh, the flaps are 3 positions. All right. Okay, I got you. The stock one's no problem. Let's adjust the trim a little bit so we're angling down a bit more. Yeah, I usually fly with old gauges. Tonight was the first time I put one of these retros in one of these type of planes. Usually I just leave them at, usually I just fly with the old gauges, but tonight I was like, let me go ahead and fly with actual navigation since we're flying through Afghanistan. We are here. I probably should have locked the wheel, but that's okay. All right, let me go to this screen here. See what you're talking about, bruh. See what you're talking about, bruh. You say A320? All right, what you want to see? Yeah, that flight was pretty cool. I liked it. You want to see the Air New Zealand? I'm sure that's what you're asking for. Yep, I got you. I figured it was Air New Zealand because that's what you've been asking for, so. See? Yeah, you got the plane wrong? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the A310, it was the A320. Yeah. But yeah, let me show you. Let me show you this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, I got some Force Simmer stuff. I have this Alliance collection for the A320, old school from Force Simmers, the ATR, which I actually like this, and the 787. Hello. Your friend said hi.
Oh, he did?
Pombro?
Oh, Pombo.
Pombo, yeah. I'm almost done, but yeah. Here, take this. But,
I hope we get to do that.
no.
They were talking about how sweet and cool you are.
Sweet.
They really liked you.
Sweet. That's awesome. But yeah, I have Force Simmer stuff. I have a hard time believing that a lot of this third-party stuff is the issue. It could be. What's that? Yeah, I didn't have, oh, good. Yeah, because I didn't have any black beans. And then Gavin said that ranch taco sauce is pretty good. It's in the refrigerator. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. I'm tired, and I want to go play some other games. To be honest, I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna get the fuck off because I want to play some Liza P, and I'm getting ready to fight some 2 badass puppet bosses in Liza P. So I'm getting ready to fight the Mad something boss, and then the King of Puppets, and then Romeo the King of Puppets, who's a cuck. So, anyways, hey, that's right. Anyways, and remember the song that Frank made us sing about diversity and inclusive horses? Yeah, Frank. I don't know if you heard me singing the White Horses song that I made because it was racist about singing about white horses. So remember, you got to sing about diversity and inclusive horses. That way. All right. I will see you. I'll update you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow night or not, but I'll let you know for sure. And that's about it, my friends. Have a good Sunday, Saturday night, whatever. Whenever you watch this, whenever you see this video, I hope you having a good whatever day it is. And